You can't win them all. Sometimes you fail catastrophically. Let's try that again, though. Alright, that's catastrophic. I've had a few runs end because I've missed the rocket, although I think I've missed the one in Western, because that's the hardest one to hit. And I've missed the rocket in FNAF 1 once. That made me upset when that happened. Let's try this again. I really feel like my PC wants me to give it a rest, but not when there's world records to be had. So, moving on. We're going to try and do very well.
Fazbear Entertainment is offering a new on-the-job training.
What's the record right now? 53 minutes?
We would love to give you more details.
You know, under perfect circumstances, sub 50 minutes might be possible. Might be. Which is crazy to think about. Sub 1 hour was a pipe dream. But find one new skip and changes the whole run. One. Numero uno.
But we know what you intended. Welcome to the team. Your first day starts now.
Okay, it's like 10 AM. Alright. I'm doing this early in the morning. First things first, we start with Ballora Gallery, as with every run. We always start with Ballora Gallery. Alright. She's moderately far away. Okay, I really pushed it there. Hopefully that pays off. Alright. In the bag. In the bag. It's in the bag. Just pretend she isn't there! She bugged out there. She bugged out there for a second, but we rescued it. Now I need to catch my breath. Now I need to catch my breath with Breaker Room. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's terrible. These two control almost all of them. Okay. Okay. Why do I hear... Excuse me? Mini arena? Okay. Oh, wait. Shoot. Who is this? Oh, I'm a little confused. I'm really confused. Wait, is it the last two? No. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to continue this one.
Great job. This completes your tasks for the night.
That was really bad. That was really bad. I didn't appreciate that. That's fine. Now we move on to private room to grab our memory. That's all we're here for. Surprised that worked. Alright, L chips, cool, let's do it. Okay, first things first, I'm going to restart the game as soon as possible so that I can skip some intro dialogue.
You are late as usual. Your shift begins now.
I did the same thing I did last run. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully they ask for something that I have. I think it's been a while since that happened. Okay. I wasn't ready for the potato order. What do you want? Okay, wraps with corn. So, let's get drinks. Okay, taco with guacamole. Too easy with sour lime. Prepare another taco.
Do not waste food. That is liquid service.
Okay, and soda-roni. Too easy. There you go. Okay, potato with guacamole. All bottom shelf orders today. That's fine. Alright. That was a cool little cup flip I did there. Hope you noticed. Now we've got double drinks. Corn, rice, and a pink lemonade. Hey. Nice. That's a nice order. I like that one. Oh, hello. Okay, nachos with cheese. Okay, corn and this guy. Want to get our nachos back. Okay, wraps with everything except sauce. And beans and orange. Let's get those wraps back. 145. Oh, that's the end of that rush. Okay. Cool. Let's leave that alone. Okay. Guacamole. And beans and rice. Honestly, that was a bit silly. Okay, potato and wraps. The wraps don't have guacamole. And corn. Okay, wraps with everything, beans and rice. One, two, two. Alright. This has been very scuffed, but we make it work. Potato and pizza. The potato doesn't have cheese. And soda wrap. Cool. Alright, that was pretty good. Despite being a little bit scuffed. We did okay there. Moving on to pizza, but said 3 times. This one doesn't lag, thank goodness. Okay, don't know why that's there. But as a sauce pizza. And a pink lemonade. Alright. So I'm going to prepare some pizza bases. What would you like? Tomato with not meat and cheese. Too easy. Alright. Get our tomato base back. Put it up there. Prepare that. And now let's prepare duplicate drinks. Because sometimes they ask for 2. And I don't want to have to wait for the drink dispenser to finish pouring when they ask. Alright, salad with tomato. Tomato with shredded cheese and not meat. Sour lime. Okay, so that was tomato. Juggling a lot, but we make it work. We make it work. Okay, nacho cheese with meat. Cheese. Tomato pizza. Yes, sir. Nacho cheese pizzarito with everything. Uh-oh. There's nothing to really take back there. That was a cheese pizza. And a tomato. Okay, okay. Interesting. This has been an interesting run through of pizza. This is not what I expected. This has not gone the way I expected. But, okay. Sure. What do you want? Okay, nacho cheese with everything. Alright, that's fine. Nacho cheese, give it back to me. That was an okay order for Final Rush. Hey. Okay, tomato with not meat. We need a second. I didn't like that order.
Is that for me?
I didn't like that order. I didn't like it one bit. I didn't like it even a little bit. Okay, Fazza sauce for meat and not meat. Okay, tomato salad with meat.
What you making over
Fazza
there?
sauce, another Fazza sauce. That's annoying. There's just a lot to consider, really, when you're doing this, but get out of here, Chica.
Feel all wokey.
That's a bad voice line. Use a different one. Use the one that I like. Alright, moving on to cold storage. That was a little scuffed at the end there. But why not? Alright, cold storage. Not too bad.
Hello? Is someone there? My ocular fluids are crystallized. I'm unable to process your appearance.
Okay.
Although we have just met, I know I am in good hands. After all, my senses tell me that is very cold.
Calm down, Freddy Fazbear. It's gonna be okay. Ah! I was a little too early. That's a shame. So my last run ended at the 25-minute mark. We missed the rocket in Fazza Blast Western. Something we absolutely cannot afford to do. And hopefully it doesn't happen again.
It is a delicious ice cream
Give
cake.
me that.
Or shall I Good job. You
We
are
did it.
my superstar.
We did it. We did it. Alright. That's cold storage. Moving on to first aid. So with this one, we're going to restart immediately to skip some tutorial dialogue.
Welcome back. The patient is prepped and ready. Medical attention begins in
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do
The
this.
patient is suffering from. The operation was a success. Next scenario. The patient is suffering from. The operation.
That should not have taken as many attempts as it did.
Next scenario. The patient is suffering from. Trampled by fans. Tacoma patient. The operation was a success. Yay. Patient
You
stabilized.
are
Yay.
unbearable. Sometimes. Little guy. Moving on to Fizzy Faz, alright? Fizzy Faz is a spot where we can calm down a little bit, because, well, not really. Like before, we're going to open the menu immediately and restart. To skip some intro dialogue.
Clock and job start now.
Busy Faz is a funny one because there's nothing much that we can do to speed it up. At least for the first two, which are the only two that we're going to be playing properly. Because we can only work as fast as the staff do, because they're the ones preparing our ingredients. We have 5 orders we need to fulfill, and we can only beat this as efficiently as the orders we get. So we want the orders to use our ingredients efficiently. There are 5 orders in night 1, there are 7 orders in night 2. Hopefully we get, that's not the luckiest, but it is just order 3. I can excuse this. Another thing you'll see me do is throwing the drink above my head in order to get it to respawn in the area right there. Yep, I would like... Alright, hopefully we don't have to... We might want to re-roll here. Yep. That's the wrong button. I'm a silly Billy. Still gonna do it though. I'm going to regret that. Yeah, I am. I already regret that. That was silly. I tried to re-roll for a different drink because we didn't have 2 sugar, but I messed up by sending it in the trash rather than sending it to the
Same time tomorrow.
large man who quality tests the drinks. I don't know. Hopefully night 2 will be a little more smooth. Hope is all we can do. There is something on my foot. I am not pleased. First things first, we're going to restart like last time. And tonight we have 7 orders to fulfill.
Clock and job start now.
Also, we have a new ingredient. We have protein. And we have to give the staff breaks, because if we don't, they're going to stop working, and that isn't good for us. We don't want that. Work. Okay. Alright. Almost pressing the wrong button. We want another caffeine, please. Look at sugar. Sugar's on double time. That was order number 2, I think. Hopefully we're using sugar next. Just in time, buddy. Alright. Protein. Acid sugar. We need another protein. Yes, sir. Not too bad. We want to use our sugar and our acid. Okay, 1 of each. That's not a terrible order. Hopefully protein gets the memo. Yep. So I'm hitting this button to give him breaks. Okay. Yeah. We can do it. Next order, which I think is the last or second to last. I haven't been counting very reliably. We might want to reroll. Let's see. If it's double protein, we're definitely going to reroll. Okay. That is just as bad. That ends up being faster. Yep, so it was... Oh no, it was the last order. So that was good that I did that, even though we have so much excess. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. We do what we can. There's not much we can do in the first 2 nights of Fizzy Fairs. Moving on to Bonkabon. Usually we'd move on to backstage, but those levels aren't necessary anymore. Even though they made the run a little more interesting. Now, there's not much we can do to speed up Bonkabon except for something I've already done, which was starting the game early, before the screen fades in. I hit the button in the middle to start the game, before I can even see the game. So that saves us a couple seconds. I kind of just do that and it works out. We're going to save a lot of time here. I'm ready. What's my score? 45. Oh, come on. You should be able to hit them on their animation down. Oh, Bonnet. I was going to hit you 2 times and you were like, no. That's okay. We don't have to get a high score. I would just like going for a high score because it's fun. Yay. Yay. Okay. $208, that's okay. Could have been better, but 208's okay. Oh my goodness, okay. Bonkabon finished. Moving on to the choke point from half an hour ago. Fazer Blast. Or, well, first we're gonna do Fazer Blast. The first one, which, if I choke here, I'm just not a very good speedrunner. As you can see, we're almost 7 minutes ahead. We've trimmed a lot of fat off this run. Fazer Blast is probably the main place where time save is anymore. Because there is a way to speed it up. Every time you finish a sequence, the next sequence begins instantly. And so what you might have seen there is the green stars didn't show up until I got all the white stars. The blue stars didn't show up until I got all the green stars. That noise indicates that the sequence finished, and it finished the moment I hit the last target I possibly could on the screen. So the sequence will end either once all the targets are off the screen, or once you've shot all the targets that are on the screen. If you do the latter, it ends up being quicker. Now there is a rocket we're looking for, not the one that's currently flying around, but there is a little rocket that we need to shoot at some point here. There he is. There were rocks in the way, but I think that's a good thing. But why did we do that? Carney will tell you. Precisely. I think that was pretty good, actually. Those rocks being in front of the rocket makes me think that that was pretty good, that I finished that sequence sooner rather than later. Carney's gonna talk, but there's nothing we can do to skip his dialogue. We can skip his dialogue in later levels, though. Alright. Western. Now, this is the toughie. This is the tough one. This is the one everything rides on, kind of. Not really, but... you know, this is the one that hopefully we don't fumble on. This introduces the hardest to aim. projectile, the balls, and you see I missed straight away. Same rules apply here. If we finish a sequence, the earlier we finish sequences of targets, the sooner we move on, but here it's kind of hopeless because the balls are ridiculous to aim seriously.
Starving.
Okay, not too bad, I think. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Throwing. These targets are so unreasonable. I do not understand. They're so tiny. Why do they give you 1 point? What were those sheep on? Alright, I'm gonna switch to Phasma Blaster only because I would like to hit the rocket when it shows up. It's gonna show up behind the train. Alright, we got it. Good. Don't have to restart the run. Alright, that was laggy. Alright. Well, now that we've done that, Carney's going to give us a present. I wonder what it is. Do you have to wait a second before you can hit that target? Now at this point, we do this. And believe it or not, now some people don't believe me, okay? And fair enough, it seems weird. But we want to do this because it saves us about a minute of time. Also, it's very funny. Make sure you're getting rid of the babies, the plush babies. Got rid of her immediately. That's very funny. Alright, and now we get back to playing the normal game. Cape, 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 cape. Doesn't matter. I think we saved a little bit of time there. But not much. It's really hard to save time there. Alright, carousel. Here it is. We're almost at the end of the first half of this run. Hooray. Alright. Soldering gun is really finicky. Hate that thing. So at this point, the fun thing to do is to try and throw a pumpkin at Moon. So we're going to try and do that. Wherever he is. Oh, he's moving on to a second. Where is he? There he is. I threw it above his head. Oh, nope, it's disappeared. So the game thinks that I've hit him, but I haven't. The pumpkin, so what I should say is the pumpkin thinks that it hit Moon, but the game doesn't believe that. The game and the pumpkin are in disagreements. They don't think that the game doesn't think the pumpkin hit Moon, but the pumpkin does, so I don't get the pumpkin back. So I don't get to try again. That's a shame. In other words, it bugged. That's... Alright, we don't need to worry about this guy anymore. We don't have to do Cinder Carousel in this run, do we? No. The only reason you'd have to do Cinder is for 100% or for batteries. There's that one done. Now we move on to Log Ride. Favorite part. Although the good thing about the new strategy is we can leave early now. So I'm going to sit down for this, by the way. I am now seated. So we are 7 minutes ahead. So honestly, we're not doing too bad. We could be doing a lot better. The current world record is 53 minutes something. So, also I think, I'm actually not sure what this time is comparing against. I think it's comparing against the hour 02. I did get 1 hour and 8 seconds. That's the previous run that I submitted. So if we're 7 minutes ahead of that, we're about to get world record. If we're 7 minutes ahead of the 2:46, we'll get second place, I think. Or we'll be fighting for second place. I think somebody else has gotten a 55 minute. So there's nothing that we can do. Well, there's not nothing. There's almost nothing we can do to speed up log ride, because obviously it's just this. There's no speed boost button, unfortunately, and we have to go the long way in order to fulfill the requirements of this run. But during these sections, first of all, we're going to hit that little helpy guy over there. During these sections where we're standing still, we're not going to shoot any targets, because if we do, we risk the timer extending on this section. The game will be like, oh, you're doing well, have some more time to shoot more targets. That's not what we want. So we hit that little helpy guy over there to go on to the alternate route. There are 3 alternate routes that we need to go down, and on each route there is a blue starburst cutout that we need to find and shoot. Now, we don't really need to find it because I already know where all of them are, but we do need to shoot them and light them up in order to get the memory that is present within this level. As you can see, I have parentheses M above in the splits, and that means that there is a memory for us to collect in this level. That is the only reason we need to do log ride. As a matter of fact, and what will save us a couple seconds, is the moment we collect the memory, we're going to be leaving. We're not... Oh, forgive me, that one, but the moment we collect the memory, we're going to be leaving. We don't need to finish this minigame, and we're not going to. And that's going to save us a couple seconds. So there's that. I've just lit it up. The starburst that we need to hit. Alright, I've never gotten this right. I think Moon is going to show up on the left. I'm a genius. I'm so good at this. His hand is clipping through the... Alright. So that was our first alternate route. I hope you guys enjoyed. Moving on. We're going to come to a stop here, so I'm not going to be shooting any targets. Just going to be sitting down, relaxing. Putting my head back. Ah, yes. This is such a chill speedrun world record. I'm very nervous for the second half of this run. Very nervous because we have... There's our second helpy, by the way. We hit him. Because of Phaser Blast. I'm so nervous about every and all Phaser Blast level. All the Phaser Blast levels, they're just worrying. Because that's where a significant amount of the time save is. That's where it is. Like, it's wild to think. And you wouldn't think that because initially we've been under the impression that the entirety of Phaser Blast has been on just on timers the whole time, but it's not. The faster you get rid of all the targets, the faster the next sequence will begin. And so that makes Phaser Blast the place where most of our time save is going to be, because there's a lot of sequences in each Phaser Blast game that we can speed up by just shooting well. Shooting / throwing. Got that guy. Got that guy. And up there, Oh, I missed. Up there? Nope, I missed again. There it is. There's our second blue starburst that we need to hit for the run. I'm just going to shut these doors immediately because I don't want any risk of Moon getting to me. Might see his hands clip through. There's a chance that we'll see his hands clip through the doors. Are we like... Oh, I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit. How about here? Do it. Do it for me. Clip your hands through the walls. Do it, I dare you. Oh, he didn't do it. That's a shame. 2 out of 3 starbursts. There are technically 4 starbursts that we need to hit. But the 4th one is a gimme at the very end. So, really, we only have to hit 3. I might need to... There might be grounds for me to, like, go to the hospital for my brain if I miss the 4th one. Once again, we come to a stop, so we practice trigger discipline. Keep our hands off the trigger. It's that easy. I like how this is like a flintlock, kind of like revolver, but it's like balls. That's funny. The barrel is shaped like a gun with 6 bullets, but like it only fits 1 ball in it. That is quite comedic. Alright, so this is our 3rd path. Honestly, this run would be so fun if we didn't have to do this. If there's some way, and you know what, I'm gonna put it to this... Well, to be honest, everybody's already... Hang on, let me finish a couple thoughts first. There's our 3rd starburst, by the way. We're gonna wrap around and see it again, but I like to hit it there. I wouldn't mind if the whole speedrunning community for this game just agreed to try and find something to make Log Ride go faster. Like, surely there's something crazy we can do. Surely there's something we can do to absolutely break the game. Because I do not want to spend 10 minutes doing Log Ride. I mean, that's... It's just... I'm just sitting here. This is the time to sit and think about the run. There's nothing else to do. And it's 10 minutes of this. So as you'll see as we turn this corner, the blue starburst has already been hit because when we were going that way, we hit it. That tree is floating, don't let anyone forget it. If that's not fixed in the next patch, I'll have some words. Oh, there's a wall there. Wow. Alright, so we're coming up on the end here, which means I have to stand up again. Those yellow guys sometimes take their time coming back up. Alright, so now I'm gonna stand back up in the real world. IRL standing. Because I have no business shooting any of these targets here. Which wall am I closest to? I suppose this is fine. There we go. Alright. Let us get on with it. There's the 4th starburst. We've shot all of them now. So we get our memory in the next room. So I'm very excited to run this again after this, because once I finish this run, my splits are going to be updated to be very tight. And so I'm going to have some very interesting times to run against. Okay, so we're going to have our finger ready on the pause button, and we're going to quit. And that's the end of Log Ride. So now we have to do something that I haven't done in a run before, which is this. Step forward, rotate. Okay. So now we're moving on to Fizzy Faz 3. So I would have liked to have narrated that skip a little bit better, but I was focusing. Basically, we just walk through the wall. There's not much else to it. Okay,
Clock
we're
and
not
job
here to finish
start
this
now.
minigame though. Alright, there we go. We're gonna grab our buddy, and we're gonna leave. Next up, Bonkabon 2. This will give me a second to think. Have to remember to take the mask off. It's okay. Once again, like Bonkabon 1, we can start the game early. So, basically, we don't need to do all of those other mini games like the ones in the backstage folder anymore, because we can just walk through the wall to get to the AR inhibitor in order to access hard mode. We don't need to unlock the Faz wrench anymore. That's the big new thing, as well as some minor skips in Princess Quest. That's a lot of helpies. $45 is okay. Am I missing something? Is there something I have neglected to bring up? I'm not sure. The plush baby just kind of... Sometimes she goes down really quick. Sometimes it's a bit finicky, is what I'm saying. Plush babies. Knocking them down the holes. I got you. Don't lie to me. Bonnet is so rude. $124, not terrible. Not terrible. Once again, I suppose I should say, there's nothing I can do to speed this up, so I'm just going for high score, because why not? As you can see, parentheses M, we're going for a memory, which we will be able to get after the third round. Or, sort of after the bonus round. But... Alright. Because this is Bonkabon 2, I might focus on staying alive. That'd be good, because the plush babies are the only entities that pop out of these holes that can kill you. So getting rid of them is very important. Whatever, Helpy. You didn't laugh. Alright, $1.99, sure. That's not terrible. But it's not great. Alright, now we can speed things up a little bit. We're gonna look for a little glitch trap guy. Gotta get him immediately. And now we have to put a code in backwards. Okay, 5, 8. Yep, there we go. That was a little scuffed. But there's our memory, and we leave. Moving on to Fazbear Theatre, which likewise will be pretty quick. We're gonna grab the memory and leave. Alright, we're loading for a little bit. Okay.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. The next show will begin in 5 minutes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's a bit silly. And 4. Okay, we got it. Leave. Now we do the. Now we're working our way towards the final memory, which involves Phaser Blast. Okay. Now that we have the dart gun, we can skip Carney's dialogue if he's being a little bit of a chatterbox, which is good for us. Terrible. Come on. Get Foxy to run away. No reason to. So that's kind of fun. See, now if we cleared all of the the targets here, you know, presumably we'd move on to the next. We'd move on to the next screen, but that's just not going to happen. All right. Playing a bit of FNAF. As you can tell, I'm not the best with my left hand. Thank goodness these targets are all big. Okay, I'm going to switch over to Phaser Blast in my right hand, just so that I don't miss this rocket. And my dart aim is immediately terrible. Let's not worry about those. We worry about this guy. Alright. Okay. We're gonna skip his dialogue at the end there. And move on. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Could have been better, but that wasn't too bad. I'm going to focus 100% on the run here. Moving on to FNAF 2. Whoops. Alright. Okay. First things first, we got some balls to throw. Okay. Doing that allows us to move on pretty much immediately to the next sequence. Okay. Dealing with Event Crawler, Balloon Boy. Okay. Kind of terrible. Okay, with the Bonnie. Okay, with the Foxy. Okay. Chica. Mangle. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, I don't think we're popping Mangle early. So I'm just going to focus on getting us back on track. Not ready, Boy Bonnie. Okay. Yep. Have to put the mask on. The Toy Freddy. I think there's one more. Nope, that's the end. That's the end. I think... Now, I'm not sure, but I think that might have been one of my best FNAF 2s time-wise. Now we see the fruits of our labor, the reason we shot all those rockets. Alright. And now we move on to FNAF 3. This is the important one. This one's important. This one's very important. It's very important that we do this correctly. Okay, first things first, we need to... Where is he? That's the absolute worst position he can be in. Okay. Ah, that's frustrating. Oi, oi, oi. Alright. Okay, that's okay. Nope. Okay. Aye. Where is he? Ah. Alright. Where is he? Okay. Now he's over there. And we win. I don't think Baby is here anymore. And we leave. So now we just have to beat the game. That's it. That's all that's left. Oh, I'm a bit of a fool. First time doing it, it's okay. That's my first time doing that. So I spammed some buttons at the start here to get the game started early. I'm super curious to see what time this is, because I know that it can be better. So whatever time this is, my best time is going to be better than it, and that's cool. Okay. We're gonna do our best not to die. Okay, we won't die, don't worry. Don't worry about me. Alright, come on. That was a little silly. Okay. Now this is the part that matters. PQ in VR. So for these first few rooms, we do have to kill all the enemies. Man, this teleporting is really finicky sometimes. Okay. Alright, spam forward. Okay, this is our first skip that I'm failing. Ah, that's atrocious. We can step through the wall there, and we can step through the wall there. And time ends right there. Oh, okay. Really? Really? 52:42. Are you telling me I just got the record back in one try? Well, here's the thing, of course, it's new skips. That's really interesting. I'm really intrigued to see how far I can take. Sub 50 might be possible. With some really good look at that Phaser Blast, FNAF 1 and FNAF 2, 721 to 743. I saved 22 seconds on FNAF 2. That's nuts. That's how much time save you get by popping the balloon animals, the balloon animatronics quickly. That's how much time save you have. And there's more. There's even more, because there are a few parts there where I didn't do fantastic. I didn't deal with the angry children, throwing balls at the angry children. And that's just FNAF 2. FNAF 3 was atrocious. We lost some time on FNAF 3. We lost some time on El Chips and Pizza because of some less than perfect orders. We lost time on Fizzy Faz 1 and 2 because of less than perfect orders. We lost a bit of time on Breaker Room because the combo was confusing and tripped me up a bit. We lost a little bit of time on Consequences because I was fumbling around in the wall. I think with a really good run, it's possible to get sub 50 minutes. I think it's possible. The fact that one try I'm getting 52:42, I think it's possible. I think that is really cool. I think that's really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to play more Help Wanted 2. I've almost got 100 hours in this game now. I am addicted. I am addicted to this game. And I haven't even done an all achievements run yet. And so that's what I'll be doing next, probably. The next run I do will be all achievements, and then after that I'll be grinding basically this run and 100% over and over and over again. I might grind all achievements though, because all achievements sounds fun. Let's get our prize. Yeah, there we go. That's really good. I didn't think I was gonna get world record today. I thought for sure I'd get 55 minutes. That's the time I was expecting. I fumbled around a little bit with the mask too. I had to go over there, realize I forgot to keep the mask in my hands. I had to come back here to grab it. There's so much time saved in just small little efficiencies across this run. I'm super excited to come back to this, but I'm gonna take a break from it. Take a quote-unquote break. I'm just going to do some other runs first. There are some level runs I want to get good at. Fizzy Faz, specifically 3, 4, and 5. I want to get very good at 3, 4, and 5. I want to get good at... What's another one? I want to get good at Daycare Loft, and I want to get good at the makeover levels as well. So those are some levels that I'm going to do between now and the next time you'll see me. Also practicing... Fazbear Theater for 100% and all achievements runs. I'm pleasantly surprised with that run. Hope you all enjoyed. That's world record for now. That is world record for now. Catch you later.